Scott.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Scott,
Financial.
Chief Financial Officer's report.
That's going back to what page, Scott?
12, I believe. The first report that I'd like to highlight is the monthly financial report ending September 30th. This is 3 months of our fiscal year. On it, revenue for the total month was $290,000. Some of the sources of revenue that we received were general state aid, some special ed reimbursement. We did get our last payment from special ed transportation from 2018, and then we reallocated the registration fees into the correct accounts on the revenue side. On the expenditure side, we had a total monthly expenditure of $1.889 million. Once again, salary and benefits is our biggest expenditure, and our out-of-district tuition was $97,000. Our fund balances at the end of September are listed down there, $18.6 million. The board did restrict the $3 million. Just want to keep reminding that we have not used any of that $3 million that is restricted. If we move on to board book page 14, you'll see the balance sheet with beginning balances plus our revenue expenditures year to the end of the month of September, showing what our ending balances are. As we move the board book page 15, we highlight the revenues as a percentage of our budget. Everything is tracking pretty much the same as what it was last year. With it, we continue to monitor this each month. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here that would be a red flag to look at. As we move to the expenditure side, everything is still tracking exactly pretty much where it is. I know I always mention that operations and maintenance is a little higher as a percentage because we did pay our service provider, Airmark, the full amount. That's why it's a little higher. That takes you through the monthly financial statements. On the revenue expense report, there was one question submitted in regards to the superintendent's paid service account. This was incorrectly credited on this account. What this is our new fingerprinting device that we have in our business office. The revenue that was collected should have went into a revenue account, and instead of crediting the paid service account, I want to track it as a revenue. So it was adjusted to other revenue under the ed fund. So that has been adjusted. It'll be reflected on the next month's financials.
Thank you.
The student activity account is also in there for the month ending September. There was one activity account that was in the negative for puppets. They were doing a fundraiser. The money did come in and should be back to a positive balance in next month's financials. And then the last report that's in board book is the first quarter rental report showing surplus deficit for our rentals that we had. Total revenue brought in was $23,000. We paid out $6,000, so we had a surplus of roughly $16,900 for the first quarter, and this is for paid rentals.
It asked before, but can you take the word profit off of all this stuff?
Yeah.
We're a government agency. We don't make profits.
Yep, that's got to be surplus. And there were no questions submitted for the financial officer's report.
Any questions, ladies? John? Okay. Next item is on page. That's it.
Visitors' comments, or
Discussion
discussion.
of visitors, we'll skip over visitors. Discussion information items. Does anybody want to add any items to discuss today? Ladies, John? Okay, police department radios.
No update?
Old business, life safety, capital improvements.
No update?
We did the annual financial report, fiscal year 2018 audit.